buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll immediately call timeout. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open.
Hey, my stick work legendary, boy. My stick work legendary, nigga.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. To throw, it's Lagway. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
That'd be a long game for you, man. You got that little one lucky run, nigga. That's it. That's all you better do.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes.
Go ahead, nigga, do it again. Your ass gone.
Offense in a split backfield. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking to take a shot.
No, sir.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Now these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DB's not. This time you can tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Look at that. That's easy low work, man. Come on.
It's intercepted. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
You saw it in the
The
blitz, man.
Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Oh, we got a cold front coming through.
The running back has it. Makes him talk to the hand. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards.
Little bro, it's a wrap.
And they've got a first down.
You might as well
Defense
quit
is
now,
going to have their
man.
hands
Tell
full
me.
trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
This shit over with, little brother. Little brother.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the tight end. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! He'll try to tack on one more. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Lagway. makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here.
job.
So, we are at least, from God's point of view, back on serve. Shoots as well in the Spitalina corner. Tension wherever you look. A lot of support from Spitalina.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe all the way to the Old Intangible. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns.
Hey, it's finna get ugly real fast,
team in
alright?
the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always.
It's finna
by
get
Dave
ugly for you real
and Jesse
fast,
Palmer.
bro.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
I'm locked in like Johnny Flynn.
And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense.
That was another pick.
Incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to let it go.
I needed that, little bro.
Intercepted in the first drive. In for the pick.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
She's behind with the way the points are going. Just let that lady there. You're praying in a way for her. So hard.
Is it's a good start this time, hasn't it?
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
So,
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Gives it to the back on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs off the ground. Great start on this first drive.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know they only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives...
There he goes. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic play, sir. And again, coming into the net.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Finding themselves down 7-0, then love to get a drive going here. Back to throw, it's Sayed. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Such high margins. She was on the move, wasn't she? She was looking to come forward.
Back to pass.
This match by far.
Got his man. That's the 40. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44.
That's all you motherfuckers know how to do is drag rock. You niggas suck. That's what it's like. You can't do nothing else.
Off the play fake on first down.
That's a pick. Yeah.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Gibson. An explosive
playing me, little bro.
Game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Extending the play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Longhorns are on the move. The give to the tailback. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Handoff to the single running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
It is not the second quarter, man.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He wants to change this route. Off play action. Now sliding to his left. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorn!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space.
So tight ain't even that fast. Niggas on the 91 speed.
And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
91 versus 95.
One of the reasons this
He can't catch that nigga, bro.
they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback
He
gets
should have
to
been
his
able to catch
progression,
that
David,
nigga, bro.
hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6.
You getting some lucky shit right there. That's all good, though.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. Now rolling to the left. He's got it! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Come on, little bro.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. you know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big jump, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Might be changing the route. Trying play action. Dances away to buy time. He turns it loose to the left.
Do this shit, little boy.
Inside the 25.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hunt. The coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Okay, ready? Come on, set.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. They'll go right back to him. Turning it on. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. Give to the running back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. On the run, deep down the right side. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air. It's Sayin. Looking for a huge play. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. He'll take another shot here. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Under fire! And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Texas offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second...
There he goes! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He'll take the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires left. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the...
Yes, exactly that. It's going to take a very quick ball instead. It's one step. It is now 14.
Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the back. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse. You see, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right back to the well. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still on his feet at the 40. At the 45, on his way. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
the slam in.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for an open area to his left. Touchdown, Texas! Fitted in the window for the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
And no
chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. These corners going to give them some space. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he earns a first down. And boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a boom.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Scrambling away. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Man, that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared the crossbar. Wow.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to fire to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. The play action fake. Dances away. He throws one to the left. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical game.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Manning. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabs behind the line. It's Wingo. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Got it in the middle. It's Rocket. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got it! And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. And he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Complete to the right. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's dealt. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Running into the open space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to... And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Texas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. And they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you've put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Belt. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go.